The Mosin-Nagant is one of the few rifles in history that refuses to die. You can see it in modern war zones, old footage from the 1900s, and even in the hands of militias today. It is more than 100 years old, older than most countries' modern armies, yet it shows up again and again in conflicts where you would expect only new weapons. The surprising part isn't that it survived this long, it's that it still works well enough to matter. And the reason it's still everywhere goes far beyond it's cheap. The Mosin-Nagant lasts because it can handle things that break modern rifles, and because it has a strange mix of power, simplicity, and raw toughness that makes it useful even in situations today's weapons struggle with. The third reason the Mosin-Nagant is still everywhere is its durability. It's a rifle built from thick steel, long wooden stocks, and massive bolts that can survive almost anything. Soldiers have dragged them through swamps, deserts, frozen fields, and mountains, and the rifle keeps firing. Many of the Mosins used today were built before the Second World War, some even before the First. Yet these rifles still work because they were designed with huge tolerances. Dirt, sand, ice, or bad ammo won't stop them easily. You can drop one in mud, rinse it in a stream, cycle the bolt a few times, and it's ready again. Modern rifles need much more careful cleaning and tighter parts. A Mosin just shrugs and keeps firing. But toughness is only half the story. The Mosin-Nagant fires the 7.6 2x54R round, one of the oldest military cartridges still used by modern armies. It's powerful, accurate enough at long range, and widely produced. This ammo is cheap and available in huge quantities because it's still used in modern machine guns like the PKM. That means even if the rifle itself is old, the ammunition supply is fresh, cheap, and easy to find. Militias love this because they don't need special factories or expensive supply chains. If they have PKM ammo, they have Mosin ammo. The rifle's bolt design is another key reason it refuses to disappear. The Mosin has a long, rough, almost stubborn bolt that many shooters complain about, but that same design gives it strength. It handles high-pressure rounds without wearing out, and it's simple enough to repair anywhere. Some fighters use nails, wire, and scrap metal to keep Mosins running. The bolt may feel slow, but it almost never cracks or breaks. In modern conflicts where weapons are often grabbed from storage or bought second-hand, reliability matters far more than speed. There's also a strange advantage the Mosin has in today's fighting. Many groups don't need automatic fire. They need precision. In cities, mountains, and forests, a long, powerful rifle with a steady shot can be more useful than a shaky, low-quality automatic weapon. Even without a scope, a trained shooter can hit targets hundreds of meters away. Give a Mosin a cheap modern optic, and suddenly it becomes a low-budget marksman rifle. This is exactly why you still see Mosins in conflicts from Eastern Europe to the Middle East. Cost plays a massive role too. For decades, Mosins were sold in bulk for extremely low prices. Some countries bought tens of thousands for almost nothing and stored them in warehouses. When a conflict breaks out, these rifles are the first to be handed out. They aren't pretty, but they work. And when a militia needs 200 rifles quickly, they choose the weapon that is already sitting in crates, ready to go, not the expensive rifle that requires training and spare parts. There's also something cultural about the Mosin. Fighters trust it because their fathers and grandfathers used it. They know how to maintain it. They know how it behaves. They know its recoil, its sound, and its strengths. In many places, the Mosin isn't just a rifle. It's a familiar tool that everyone understands. That makes it valuable in a way modern rifles can't replace. Even modern armies haven't let it go completely. Snipers in certain regions still use modified Mosins with updated stocks and optics. Hunters use them because they are strong and accurate, and collectors use them because they're pieces of history that still function like new. So why is the Mosin-Nagant still everywhere? Because it does the one thing a battlefield weapon must do. It works. It handles bad conditions. It fires powerful ammo that's still widely produced. It survives rough treatment. It's cheap enough for anyone to get. And it has a simple design that fighters can repair themselves. Modern rifles might be faster or lighter, but few can match the Mosin's ability to keep going decade after decade. It's a reminder that sometimes the old tools stay alive, not because they are perfect, but because they are tough, simple, and always ready to fire when needed.